In this video, I will show you exactly how to use GoHighLevel as an insurance agent step by step so that you can automate the follow-up work that's eating your day and start closing more policies without staying glued to your phone. If you want to learn how to build a system that follows up with every lead, holds onto every renewal, and books appointments while you sleep without paying for 5 different tools or hiring an assistant to run them, I'm going to walk you through all of it. By the end of this video, you will know how to set up your pipeline so no lead ever falls through the cracks, how to build automated follow-up sequences that work whether you sell PNC, life, health, or Medicare, how to handle calls, texts, and emails from one place, including call recording, forwarding, and even an AI voice agent that can answer calls when you can't, how to let clients book consultations themselves so you stop playing phone tag, and how to build a renewal sequence that gets in front of every client 60 days before their policy is up, so you win the renewal before any other agent even has a chance to quote them. And don't worry, GoHighLevel isn't replacing your AMS. I'll also show you exactly how the two can work together. One quick note before we start. This video is the showcase. I'm going to walk you through everything that's possible. But if you want the full step-by-step build tutorial where I show you exactly how to set up every single one of these automations, click by click, I've got that ready for you too. I'll tell you how to get access to all of that at the end of this video. With that being said, let's jump right in. So after signing up, you will land in your agency dashboard. Now what we're going to do first is go to sub-accounts right here. And then when you click create sub-account, you will be taken to a page where you can see all of the snapshots that GoHighLevel has. Now GoHighLevel has built-in snapshots for insurance agents. You can see them right here, and what you want to go and do is just search for insurance between the templates. You will see they have commercial insurance, life insurance, PNC insurance, and travel insurance. So essentially what this is, it comes with a pre-built website, a lead capture funnel, and automation workflows already set up. Now the workflows are pretty basic, but it's still helpful to get the website funnel. It has even created some other stuff such as a form and tags, but I'll walk through exactly what you get and what you need to build by yourself. Now I already have a sub-account set up, so I'm just going to switch to that sub-account. So a sub-account is where you're actually going to manage your insurance business, or if you work with insurance clients, and you're going to manage your insurance clients from within a sub-account. Each sub-account allows you to manage one business. So this specific snapshot that GoHighLevel has built for you comes with a pre-built funnel, and it actually has 2 right here. First, the insurance quote offer, which you can see what it does. This is basically a freebie you're giving away. This can be anything you want. This funnel looks pretty basic. I'll show you the other templates they have as well. And then we have the insurance options right here. If you're going to take a look at this one, you can click get a free personalized consultation, and then it will find the survey when you have created it. But more importantly, the website. So this specific snapshot came with this website. I think this website doesn't look too good, but they do have some really good looking templates as well. So this is the snapshot template. But what we can do is just click new website, from templates, continue, and here I go to show more under categories and select insurance. You can see they have 22 different insurance websites. Now if I just filter by most recent, you can see they do actually have some really good looking templates as well. So you don't have to stick with the one that comes with the snapshot. Now before we go any further, I need to mention one thing. GoHighLevel is not replacing your AMS. If you are on Applied Epic, Easy Links, AMS 360, Hawksoft, NowSearch, QQ Catalyst, just keep using it. Your AMS handles the policy management, carrier downloads, ACORD forms, certificates, commission tracking. GoHighLevel doesn't do any of that, and honestly it shouldn't. The same goes for your radar. Whether you're using EasyLinks Radar, PL Radar, whatever you're using to pull live quotes from carriers, GoHighLevel is not replacing that either. What GoHighLevel does replace is the front end of your business. The marketing, the lead capture, the follow-up sequences, the texting, the calls, the booking, review requests, and even renewal reminders. So think of it this way. Your AMS is where the policy lives. GoHighLevel is where the relationship lives. So the two works together. A lead comes in through GoHighLevel, it gets nurtured through GoHighLevel, and once they are a client, the policy goes into your AMS where it belongs. I'll show you a few practical ways to connect the two later in this video. Now you may be thinking, I already have a website and I don't want to replace it, and that's completely fine too. GoHighLevel still works as the backend engine. What you can do if that's the case, just go to Forms, open the form builder, and here it already has a insurance quote request right here. And this is just a form requesting their information, the insurance type they want, the best time to contact. What you can do is hit integrate right there, and then just integrate it on your website as a sticky sidebar, polite slide-in, pop-up, or inline. And you can even show it on scrolling, show after a certain amount of seconds, or you can just put it behind a button. Whatever you want to do, you can embed this on your current website. And the moment someone fills out this form on your website, whether that is a GoHighLevel website or you keep your website that's hosted on Wix, WordPress, wherever, whenever someone submits the form, they are created as a contact in your GoHighLevel account, and we're going to set up automations around them. So if we take a look at the automation, which in my opinion is the best feature GoHighLevel has, the actual workflows, the insurance snapshot came with some pre-built workflows. But most of the ones you see right here I actually built myself, and you can also get them, and I'll show you how. But if we click into marketing workflows, these are the workflows that came natively with the snapshot. So if you followed along so far, you will have these 6 as well. First you have a new lead nurture. So this is Fast 5. Basically what it does, when a new lead is created, an opportunity is created for them in the pipeline, they're added to a long-term nurture workflow, and they instantly get an email and SMS. Now this is pretty basic, it's just hi, first name, thanks for claiming our, whatever you give them, have you reviewed your coverage recently? Obviously you can create a much better message, so you can customize this one or import the one I'm about to show you. So right here, if we go back to the workflows, all of these under the marketing workflows are the ones that I custom created. So we have right here the new lead 5-minute response, which hooks up to the insurance quote form that I just showed you. So again, an opportunity is created in a custom pipeline, being the quoting pipeline, which I'm also going to go over. A tag is added to them, which is inbound lead form, so we actually know where they came from. And then we send them an SMS, hi, first name, this is Dani from your business. Thanks for reaching out about, and then it actually pulls in the contact insurance type, because in the form they had to submit that. So this could be thanks for reaching out about home insurance, life insurance, whatever they actually are interested in. I just got your info and I'll be calling you in the next few minutes, and then from your business phone. Then they also get an email instantly, and what you get is an internal notification, and this is key. So if you download the GoHighLevel app on your phone, you're going to be notified whenever a new lead is created, and it's going to tell you to call them instantly. As soon as possible, give them a call. So you get a notification with their name, their phone number and their email, and you're just going to give them a call instantly and book a meeting with them or whatever the next step is. Because we all know how important this is. The faster you actually get in contact with the lead, the better your chances of closing them. And an SMS and email is good, but the best way to close them is of course hopping on a call with them. So that's why this is so important and so much better than the standard workflow. Now if you go back to workflows, I want to show you the pipeline I just talked about. So if you go into opportunities right here, you will find your pipelines. This is basically your CRM section. The default pipeline is called a marketing pipeline. It has these stages: new lead, hot lead, new booking, visit attended, sale, and left a review. Now this is fine for many types of businesses, but it's not at all optimized for insurance businesses. So if you're going to switch over to the quoting pipeline, which is the one I made, you can see right here what this one has. New lead, quote requested, quoted, follow-up, policy bound, and lost. Now you can simply change this by going to pipelines, then opening up the pipeline and clicking on the 3 dots, then just go to edit. And for example, I can add a stage for review requested. Although I have built an automation that does this automatically. And also importantly, when someone renews with you, they don't get a review request if they've already left a review. I'll show you how that works as well. But before we do that, I want to go over the next feature GoHighLevel has for insurance agents that is pretty awesome, which is the phone system and overall communication. Most insurance agents are juggling a personal cell, a desk phone, and a separate texting tool. GoHighLevel replaces all of that while still allowing you to keep your current phone number. So to set this up, you just go to settings in your sub account, you open up the phone system, and right here you click add number, add phone number, and you can just buy a phone number for $1.15. You can also filter by your area code, so you only get phone numbers that actually match your area code, which is obviously a lot better. But I already have a phone number right here, and you can see we have a forwarding number. So if someone calls this phone number, their call gets forwarded to this phone number, which could be your business phone number. To set that up, after buying the phone number, click on Edit Configuration, and then go to Call Forwarding, and then here external phone number route calls to an external phone number. You can also use Voice AI, which I'll cover in more depth later, and under basic details you can turn on call recording. Now you may have heard about A2P registration, which is essential if you actually want to do outbound messages to your customers. So GoHighLevel has built this in. You just go to Trust Center, then here you have A2P messaging. Now I've already submitted it, but because I don't have a US company, it was rejected with a general error. If you have a US company, you can just set this up. So it basically asks for your business details, your brand details and campaign details, and they make it super easy. It takes about 10 minutes to set up, and then within 3 days it will be reviewed. Now you also have a tab, if we just go back here to the main screen, that is called Conversations. This basically pulls in conversations from a bunch of different places. So every call, text and email with a contact is shown right here in one thread. So you will see it on the contact level. For example, if you send an SMS message to a contact, then they respond, then you send an email and they respond on the email. You can see all of that in one chat interface right here for that contact. Now, what if you miss a call? Because of course that can happen. In automation right here, I've built an automation that is called missed call text back. We can see it right here. If I go to open this up, you can see what happens. So call details, call status contains any of no answer, so a call is missed. First, we wait for half a minute. That's just for if they call back instantly and we do pick up. Then the SMS right here. So this SMS goes out, "Hi, sorry I missed your call. This is your first name from your business name. What can I help you with? Reply here and I'll get right back to you." Then again, an internal notification is sent. So you get a notification that says missed call from contact phone, auto text sent. So you know you've sent them a text, and you can just go into the SMS, see if they've already responded. If not, just call them back as soon as you can. So again, if you install the GoHighLevel mobile app, you will be notified if you turn on push notifications. Now briefly, I also want to cover the AI voice agent, which is a pretty cool feature and it's pretty flashy, but for many of you this may not be necessary. So if we go to AI agents, we can see voice AI right here. Basically what this is, it's an AI agent that picks up the phone when you cannot answer. So you can click create agent, then here create a custom agent, and then you can just choose the voice, you can give it a name, you can choose the language, you can train it on a knowledge base. So for example, you can upload your own website, it will pull in all the information from your website, and based on that, the AI agent is trained and knows what to say. So if someone calls and asks a specific question, the AI bot will know what the answer is. Now, another thing you can do with GoHighLevel is, of course, appointment scheduling. So right here we have our calendar. So what you can do is just get a permanent link to your calendar and share that whenever someone wants to book an appointment. And you can also set up your different types of appointments by going to your calendar settings. And right here, for example, I've created an insurance consultation for 30 minutes and the type is personal. And what you can do is just click share calendar and then here get the permanent link. And what that looks like is this. So they can just choose a date, a time, and then fill in their details to schedule the meeting. And the times that are available, of course, you can set those up and that's based on your personal calendar. You can also connect your GoHighLevel calendar to your Google Calendar or whatever calendar you use. And then if you have an appointment already set in your Google Calendar, it's going to block off that time in your GoHighLevel calendar as well to avoid double bookings. And when someone does book in an appointment with you, and by the way, you can also embed your calendar on your website, whether that's a GoHighLevel website or an external website. But when someone does book in an appointment with you, what you can do is go to automation here, and I've set up an automation that is the confirmation and reminders right here. So whenever someone books an appointment in your calendar, they instantly get an SMS message, "Hi, first name, you're all set for your appointment start time on appointment start date. I'll call you at the contact's phone number at that time. If you need to reschedule, just reply to this message or use this link." Then it waits until 1 day before the appointment time. Then another SMS goes out, "Hi, quick reminder, we're scheduled for tomorrow at appointment time, looking forward to it." Then it waits for 2 hours before the appointment and one final message goes out. "Hi, first name, just a heads up, we're on for appointment only, start time today, I'll call the phone number right there." So this makes it very difficult for the person that booked the appointment to forget it, but if they do forget it, we have a no-show recovery. So if they no-show, you just mark them as a no-show, then it waits for 30 minutes in case they do still show up, and if they don't, this message goes out, "Hi, first name, we missed each other at the start time, no worries, life happens, want to grab a new time, here's my calendar," and then you just put in a link to your calendar. So this is essential to set up, and it's going to save you a lot of time and win back a lot of customers that would have otherwise gone away. Now next we have probably the most important thing you can do in GoHighLevel as an insurance agent, and that is a policy renewal automation. This is where the most agents quietly lose clients. Renewals sneak up and nothing gets done until it's too late. Most AMS systems will tell you a renewal is coming up, but they won't actually do anything about it. That's the gap that you can fill with GoHighLevel. Now I know most policies actually auto-renew, but that's actually the point of this whole sequence. Auto-renewal is when clients leave. They get the bill, see the rate jumped 18%, and then they start shopping around. The whole reason this sequence exists is to get in front of that moment, before any other agent does. So here's how it works. You store the policy expiration date as a field on the contact. And again, I've already set this up, so right here we have a contact. If you go to the contacts details right here, you have this tab, insurance policies. Normally you only have general info, additional info, but I've built out these two right here. First, insurance policies, which shows their policy expiration date. I've set this up for auto, home, and life. You can set it up for anything that you sell. Again, in the step-by-step guide, which I'll show you how to get access to later in this video, you learn exactly how you can set this up for your business. But basically what you do is you fill in the date that their policy expires right here, whatever date that is, and based on that we are going to run a few automations. Now you also have other details here that can be filled in, such as their policy carrier for auto, home, whatever, their policy premium, so you can attach a monetary number right here to it, and you can set a lead source, for example cold call, referral, Google ad, website, and you can set up other ones too. Then their date of birth can also be tracked. So after storing the expiration date right here, what you can do is go to automation and then check out the renewal sequence auto policy. And this policy is pretty long, as you can see right here. This is everything. Now I'm going to walk through it quickly so you know what it is. So right here, the trigger for this one is contact date field, auto policy expiration date, which is what I just showed you. And then 60 days before that date, this workflow triggers. Then there's a condition. So if the tag does not include do not contact or renewal sequence active, then we are going to move forward. So this just filters out people that are already in this workflow. So then we add a tag to them being renewal sequence active. We send them an email, so this happens 60 days before their renewal. This email just reads, "Hi, first name, a quick heads up, your auto insurance policy with the carrier that we tracked renews on the policy expiration date." This right here between these brackets all gets filled in automatically. You don't need to do anything right now, I just wanted to make sure you know it's on the calendar so there are no surprises when the renewal notice arrives. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll be reviewing your policy to make sure it still fits where you are today. New vehicles, changes in mileage, kits on the policy, anything that might affect your coverage or rate. If anything has changed on your end, new car, moved, added a drive, etc., just reply to this email and let me know. Otherwise, you will hear from me again about 30 days out with a quick check-in. So that wait after that is 30 days. Then we send them an SMS. You can read it if you'd like to. Then it waits for another 16 days. So this is 2 weeks before their renewal. And again, it says up in about 2 weeks. Just want to make sure you're set. Then it waits for another 7 days. It adds a task right here for you to do, final personal touch before renewal, contact name, auto policy renewing on the policy date, and their phone number. So you can reach out to them, do any last changes you need to make. Then it waits 8 days, so this is 1 day after the renewal, and if there's still a client, an email is sent right here. I just wanted to thank you for renewing with us. I know you have plenty of options out there and I appreciate you sticking with us another year. Then if anything comes up, let me know. One small ask, please leave a Google review. And then here just add a link to your Google review page. Then after that email, the tag renewal sequence active is removed, so they get removed from this workflow. Now, no automation saves a renewal where the carrier raised the rate 25%. What this does is win you the renewals that are winnable, where the rate is reasonable but the client just needed to feel taken care of, or where they would have shopped just because nobody reached out. Those do add up fast. Now you can also tag clients by their line of business, so monoline auto, monoline home, etc., and automatically reach out to round out accounts. Going from a monoline auto client to an auto plus home bundle is one of the easiest retention plays in the business, and most agents never do it because they don't have a system for it. So that's a whole separate setup. It's just important to mention that you could also use GoHighLevel for cross-selling your clients. Then briefly, you can also connect your AMS to GoHighLevel. This is a bit more advanced and I go into more detail in the step-by-step tutorial, but essentially you can connect it through a tool like Zapier, and then whenever someone's created in your AMS, you can add them as a contact in GoHighLevel so that all the automations also work. Although you can also just do this manually if you don't have hundreds of clients coming in per week. Then another thing you can do with GoHighLevel, and this is the last point I want to touch upon, is review requests. So when a contact hits policy bound in your pipeline, which is in the custom pipeline I showed you earlier, right here if they go into policy bound, an automation can run that sends them a review request. And I've again built an automation for this, so we can see that one right here listed as review request post bind. And with this one, when the tag added includes policy bound, a condition goes that says if tags does not include left review, because we don't want to send a review request to a customer who's already left a review. We wait for 2 days so they can kind of get settled in. We send them an SMS asking for a review. Then we wait for another 4 days. Then if they still haven't left a review, we send one final SMS, just politely asking again if we can get a review. If they don't leave a review, we end it. But importantly, if someone does leave a review, you want to tag them with review left. To do that, just go to contacts, you open up that contact that has left a review, and then here in the contact details, you will see tags, you just click plus, and then you select left review, and then you will be taken out of the automation automatically. Alright, we just covered a lot. The snapshots, the lead response system, the phone setup, the calendar, the renewal sequence, the review automation, the AMS integration. That's the full picture of what GoHighLevel can do for your insurance business. Now, this video was just a showcase. I showed you what's possible, but what I didn't do is walk you through how to actually build any of it click by click, because that would have turned this video into a 3-hour tutorial. But if you are interested in exactly how to set everything up, or maybe you just want to import it into your account and be done with it, then this next part is important. I made a separate around 2-hour long build tutorial where I show you exactly how to set up everything you just saw step by step, click by click, with every message, every email template, every workflow, every custom field, all built in front of you so you can follow along and end up with the same system running in your own account. Specifically, in the build tutorial, I cover setting up your account and importing the insurance snapshot, the full A2P 10 DLC registration process, building the missed call text bag from scratch, the complete lead capture form and 5-minute response, the full quoting pipeline with carrier tagging, the calendar with confirmation, reminders and no-show recovery, the complete renewal sequence, including how to handle auto renewal, setting up the review request automation, connecting your AMS via Zapier, and the full AI voice agent configuration so it can answer your phone calls for you when you can't. So here's how to get access to it. Click the link in the description and sign up for GoHighLevel through that link. You get 3 things. First, an extended 30-day free trial, which is more than double the standard 14 days, which gives you actual time to build this and see results before you pay $1. Then next you get the full 2-hour tutorial, the one where I show you exactly how to set up everything. And third, what you get is this snapshot file with all of the workflows, messages, custom fields and pipelines pre-built. So if you'd rather skip the building entirely, you can just import it and customize from there. So you now know exactly how you can use GoHighLevel as an insurance agent. Again, the link to all of those bonuses is down in the description. And when you do sign up through that link, I will invite you onto this page right here. So what it has is the insurance templates. So you can see it right here. You have my insurance snapshot, which you can simply import. Then you have the tutorial video link, so right now I'm editing it, but right here when this video is uploaded you will find a YouTube unlisted video link that you can simply gonna click on to watch the entire build, and on top of that you will get all of the message and email templates that I used right here inside of this document. So if this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about how to use GoHighLevel for your business. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.